So I saw something that was going mega viral, and you know why I saw it? It's because the Rangers were pissed. There was an uproar, like they were fuming. You know why? Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. So this is from Duchess of Success. So she made a post on X and said, Kris Jenner, 75 years old, and then Kate Middleton, 43 years old. So that's a side-by-side comparison. So you have Kris Jenner on the left and Kate on the right and their ages. So basically this is just about appearance, right? It's about appearance. Listen, normally I'm not one to judge people about their appearance and everything, but this is what's happening on social media. People have opinions. People are entitled to opinions. And the reason why I'm bringing this here is because this post has 92.5 thousand views. And you know, it's crazy because the comments, the Rangers rush so hard. It's like, how dare you? How dare you compare Kate to Kardashians? Again, you know why this is happening? They are in a meltdown because Harry and Meghan were mingling with the Kardashians, with the top 1% in Hollywood. Yeah, that you think by now they'll get over it and move on. But no, we're still on that one. They are so pissed. And then when Duchess of Success makes this post comparing this to, again, it's like all hell breaks loose. It's like, how dare you? There's like, there's a group that's like, Kris has plastic surgery, 1,000 facelifts, whatever. Look at Kate. Kate is a natural. I'm sorry that I'm laughing. It's because so many people laugh. Someone, a deranged, just said that, and a lot of people, like under that comment, people were just laughing. It's like, Kate is a natural. Kate is a natural. Well, yeah, we can agree. Kris Jenner has done this, facelifts, whatever. Not that it's wrong. I'm not one to bash people for doing plastic surgery. Do what you can, what makes you happy. But it's the fact that people just don't like Kate. And the fact that derangers are constantly harassing Meghan's appearance. In fact, you remember the same people were literally body shaming Lilibet. So that's why this entire thing comes in. So it's like, oh, you can dish, but when it's dished back, that's when you have a problem. That's when you have a problem because it's been dished back to you. Duh. So that's a topic that's happening. So yeah, you have Kris Jenner, according to the internet, who looks way younger than who? Mumbles. Well, I can see that. That's my own opinion. I can see, and yes, you can say it's the facelift and everything, but you know, she's 17, that's how she looks. And then you have Mumbles. So I want your take on that. I brought this because I want your take on it. And then to my next story, I have 3 stories in one, so buckle up. Liz Jones. Let's talk about Liz Jones. This woman, the way she writes nasty articles about Meghan, about Harry. The other day, she was throwing a fit that Harry and Meghan dared to mingle with the Kardashians. She's the one who came up with the word tacky, that it's tacky for Harry and Meghan to mingle with the Kardashians. How dare you? Like, how dare you skip remembrance and mingle with the Kardashians? Translation to, hey, it should have meant William and Kate. You know, we've been saying you guys are not popular. We've been saying that Hollywood does not want anything to do with you. So it should have been William and Mumbles. And then you take a second and you're like, what will Mumbles and William be doing in this in a Hollywood party? In fact, will they even be invited? Let alone them being there. Who is going to invite them? What are they going to talk about? What is Kate going to say? Oh wait, what is Kate going to wear? They don't want that kind of embarrassment. So they're just pissed that Harry and Meghan get to mingle with the top 1% elite, Hollywood people, that Hollywood is so obsessed with them. Hollywood has embraced them. That's why they're pissed. So she, again, is being dragged. Because remember, she's also a woman who likes coming for Meghan's appearances, how Meghan looks, what Meghan wears, and da-da-da-da-da. And again, this is the funniest thing I've seen. So she wrote a piece and said, I've spent £80,000 to look like this at 67. And I've had everything from a breast reduction to turkey teeth, lip filler, and an eyebrow transplant. Now, Liz Jones reveals what was worth it and what to skip. Again, I have no problem with anyone doing plastic surgery, whatever, as long as you feel good about yourself, as long as you feel happy, do whatever you gotta do, boo. Do what makes you happy. That's what I'm saying. But the reason why this person is being dragged is because he's just a hater, a big hater. The way she writes nasty articles to incite hatred towards Harry and Meghan, it does not sit well with people. And again, people are like, What changed? So you spent 80,000 pounds and you look like that. So there's look at before and look at after, because I don't know if there's something wrong with my eyes. If it is, you guys let me know, because 80,000, I can't see anything different, honestly. But she spent 80,000 pounds. If you're spending 80,000 pounds, I'm expecting you to look like you were just born. Right? And the way people are like, yo, just stop. It's not even the problem is not your face or the plastic surgery. The thing is your heart. Your heart is the one that is so jealous. It's the heart that needs surgery. It's the soul and the heart that needs surgery. Beyonce said it better. It's the soul that needs surgery. That's it. So that's why there's where people are like, oh, so you trash Meghan constantly. You write nasty things about, the UK media, what they do. But here you are spending 80,000 pounds, and literally people are like, we cannot see anything different. I cannot see anything different. Now, moving on to my third story. There's an uproar. The Rangers again are so pissed. I mean, when are they not? When are they not? With the minute their faves are being dragged, they're called out. Oh, they're all over social media like some ants. You know why they're pissed right now? It's because BBC addressed Mumbles as Kate Middleton. Have a look.
In Staffordshire, as we said there, Kate Middleton attending that ceremony. Let's have.
Every single time, whenever there's an article written, especially with US tabloids, I've seen this with US tabloids, they usually say Kate Middleton, and they usually flood the comment section, and they're like, how dare you, that is rude, so disrespectful, address her properly, she's Princess of Wales, duh, what is wrong? That was so funny. That's great. In my head, I'm thinking that's how they sound. Honestly, I think that's how most of them sound, because they're delusional. So they usually pissed because people don't address Kate properly. And like, oh, hold on. And I've seen this, someone mentioned on X, the reason why a lot of these tabloids do that. In fact, even UK tabloids do that. Yeah, they're usually pissed. They're like, that's wrong. It's Princess of Princess of Wales. It's not Kate Middleton. Who's Kate Middleton? Anyway, so someone said the reason why they do that is because of the search engine optimization. Like when they search, so if you say Princess of Wales, do you know who's going to appear? Do you know we only have one Princess of Wales? You guys know who that is, right? Princess Diana. Yeah, so they do that to create buzz for Kate. Like if Kate Middleton, so people that. But if you say Princess of Wales, automatically on the internet or social media, it's Diana everywhere, because she's the only true Princess of Wales. Let that sink in, right? So that's the most logical explanation I've seen across social media. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So yeah, they are pissed because BBC did not address Kate properly. So I've seen a divide, but a few people are like, well, it makes sense. Like they should address her with that name, like it's right, that's her title, they should do that. And the majority is like, oh no one cares, it's Kate Middleton, Katie Middleton, Mumbles, wow. Duchess do little like that. The internet, people are stubborn. You cannot control people have an opinion, they're gonna say what they want. I mean, it's freedom of speech, they're gonna say anything. So yeah, there's literally that meltdown because the BBC did not address Mumbles with her proper titles. It's like, oh well, when Meghan says you guys to address her Meghan Sussex, you're like, no, it's Meghan, it's Meghan Markle. Well, it's Kate Middleton. It's Kate Middleton. You had that one. It's Kate. So yeah, there's also that buzz that's happening. Anyway, let me get to the comments. So you have hold on, let me get it. Let me start with the comments. So you have Tekka says, ask for a refund. That is in relation to Liz Jones, all that cosmetic surgery that she had. But someone's like, yeah, ask for a refund. Margie says, I'm 67, no surgery, no fillers, no Botox, and look as old as her. Yo-Yo says, a waste of money because there is nothing to help her because her ugly comes from the inside and then crawls all over her face. Dang. She says she still looks 67 plus, so what's the point? Zandy says, and this is in relation to Kate and the uproar because she was not addressed with the proper titles. Zandy says, Kate will always be overshadowed by a title that is bigger than anything she will ever be. Patrick says, they spelled Katie's title incorrectly. It should be Princess of Wales. C says, if you want to set the derangers ablaze, call Kitty Girl Kate Middleton. Clothes, fangs, crying, screaming, and a whole lot more. It's hilarious. Anne says, I always thought Charles gave her that title in hope that Diana will be less of a force. That was never going to work. They are hard shoes to fill and cruel to think Kate could do that. Prince Mark says, she loves being called Kate. That's her ugly co-worker who is forcing her with that Catherine, and I wonder why. Ava says, Kate has so little to offer that her fans have to resort to dying on the hill of how she's addressed. As if this whole game from that family's and the toxic British media's perspective is not popular relevance and driven by such engine optimization tags. It will always be Kate Middleton. True says, funny, no one ever called Princess Diana Diana Spencer because of respect and love. I'm in the US, so maybe I missed it. Sage says, that's a different comment. So guys, let me know what you think, okay? Hit the comment section and leave your thoughts. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Merald. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.